Hey everyone, this is Annapurna S.K from B.Tech in CSE, GM University, Davanagere. Today I am here to present a project from subject Full Stack Development, Assignment 1, and the project name is Royal Veggie. It's a front-end website that I have created from CSS and HTML. It is a responsive website and it is a restaurant website. So let's get started and I'll walk you through how I have designed this website. Let's get started. CSS file folder and these one style.css file and three HTML files. So the top section is created using header and the top section is created using the header tag which holds the logo and navigation bar. Inside the nav I used a tag to link the different pages like home, menu and contact. So these are internal links that will help to easily navigate. The header navigation, it will define the top section of the website, and nav, it will hold navigation links. A href is used to link for clickable links, and class logo is used connects HTML and CSS styling, and then link rel, it is used for linking the external CSS file. Right below the header there is hero section and also the featured section. The tagline in hero says experience elegance and flavor in every aspect of the dining. It is in the H1 and I styled it using a royal font and color to give that luxurious vibe. I have used some of the featured foods, and in the footer it has the address of the restaurant in the website. Now let's get into the menu page. I have divided dishes into sections like appetizers, main course, desserts, sides, and all. So each dish is displayed using a card layout created combining div, containers, and CSS grid. So here div class, it is the menu grid. It creates a container for arranging menu cards. Then image source, it and as well as alt, it is used to display the dish image with description. And it's span class and price. Here this one will highlight the price separately. I use the same consistent structure for every dish to keep the design uniform and responsive. I also used in the footer again the address and contact details. Now let's move on to the most important part of the project, that is style.css, but before that let's go to contact.html page. It includes a simple contact from made using the form tag. Inside the form I used input for text and email and text area here, and the label tag, it is used to connect the text with the input file, improvising accessibility. Here the form, it defines a section for user input and label for this will link the label with input ID, and input type will be, that is text email, will take the user data, and the text area is for longer messages. The button type submit, it will trigger the submission. I also applied some spacing, border radius and hover effects in CSS to make the form more user friendly. Now let's move to the most important part of the project. Like I said, the CSS file, it gives life to the website. It controls the design, layout and overall royal theme of the Royal Veggie. At the top I have imported Google fonts like Setzel, decorative and great vibes. These fonts make the text look royal and elegant, matching the restaurant theme. At first the universal selector box sizing, it is margin is 0 and it removes the default spacing outside elements, and padding is 0, it removes default spacing inside elements. And the box sizing, that is border box, it includes padding and border in elements total width and height. Next is body. The font family sets the font text font, and the line height, it is the space between the lines of text, and min height, it is making the body fill full screen height. Next is root variables. The variable names will create reusable values for consistency. Next in header, the display flex, this will arrange children in a row, and the justify content space between push items to opposite ends, Then align items to center, it means it will vertically center the elements. Then padding is inside spacing. Then box shadow is shadow around element. Border bottom, it is the line at the bottom of the header. Next is navigation link. Here font weight will is the text thickness, and the font size is size of the text. If the next is text decoration, removes underline. Then padding inside spacing of links, and then border radius rounds the corners, and then transition is for smoother hovering effects that will change the style. Next is hero section. The text align center is center content, max width, max content width, it is center horizontally. And then padding, it means inner spacing. Then border radius is rounded corners. Box shadow, again the shadow effect. And the font size, it is the size of the text. And then font weight, it means the boldness of the text. Letter spacing is space between the letters, and the text shadow is shadow behind the text. And the line health, it is the spacing between the lines. Then is the featured section, that is menu grid. It displays grid layout and the grid template. Columns means it will define column sizes, auto fit adjusts to screen, and the gap it's between the spacing grid items. And next is card hover. Transform, it will move card up on hover. And the box shadow means adds shadow for depth effect. Next is menu items. This will display the grid. Again, this it will stack the items vertically. Flex direction column, it will stack the items vertically. And then align items center, that will center items horizontally. And the transition for the smooth animation. And hover, it is as just same. Next is like form inputs. Here the input text area, here the padding is inner spacing, border radius is rounded corners, and outline is none. It means it will remove any default focus border, and transition again for the smooth changes when it's changed. Now let's see how the output is. So this is how it looks, just like the code. It has logo, the three, as well as the featured dishes, extra like restaurant interior and chef at work, as well as the footer. Let's see the menu. This has appetizers. It will hover with the golden color background, and salads, as well as the main courses, then sides, as well as desserts with the footer. Last but not least, the contact. This has these three boxes. Let's give a name and let's give it submit, and that is it. It is a responsive website. So that's a quick walkthrough of my website design and structure. We used HTML to structure and content, CSS to style it beautifully. For layouts, every section from the header to contact form is designed from both aesthetics and user experiences. And that is it for the website. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.